Greetings, cyberdogs and citizens of the interwebs. This is ReNDoG coming at you in another episode of Modded Minecraft from the HermitPack server. I hope you guys out there are having a better day than these rabbits, man. I am hunting them down, something fierce. I'm trying to get some XP from them, doing a bit of an experiment over here. In the previous episode, I thought that I had dirt by putting mending moss on my shovel, but apparently some of you guys let me know that XP actually does heal mending moss on a shovel, and check it out, it actually does, man. Before I started hunting these rabbits, my shovel was in the orange and it is now in the green. So confirmed, mending moss on shovels actually does work. That's pretty freaking awesome. Also, I got a rabbit's foot, man. That's pretty lucky. That's awesome, man. But anyway, welcome back, guys. Here we are, back on the HermitPack server, and I am super pumped about today's episode because Modded Minecraft is slowly but surely starting to kick into my brain. It's starting to make sense to me, guys, and it makes me extremely happy. I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm quite intimidated by Modded Minecraft, mostly because there's so much to do, so many options. Like I always say about Modded Minecraft, there are 10 ways to do the same thing in this sort of game, and me being a bit of a noob in Minecraft survival, you know, playing Modded Minecraft is very intimidating for a noob like me. So it's been a little bit of an uphill battle to get to a point where I feel comfortable playing Modded Minecraft, but I'm there now, guys, and I am pumped. I have got some amazing ideas for our village, an amazing idea for today's project today too, guys. We are going to be working on bacon power. We're going to find a way to turn these delicious pigs into power. We're going to be setting up our very first power infrastructure for our village, which is going to be absolutely amazing, man. We're going to be working on a culinary generator array today, automatically killing and cooking these beautiful little bacons into pork chops and then turning those pork chops into power. It's going to be fantastic. Now check it out, guys. I have been hard at work here, a little bit off camera this morning, filling in all of the water using the building wand we made in the previous episode. Look at this! It's all filled in. The base is looking absolutely awesome. Hang on, this looks a little bit scary over here. Let's press F7. Okay, everything's lit up. It doesn't look lit up though. I think I'm just going to put a torch there because it's looking a little bit scary, but our village should be secure. I'm going to sleep anyway though, just in case. Now, I've also managed to prepare everything for today's episode in this chest. Don't be afraid, my friends. I know it looks like a lot of stuff. We're going to be going through everything step by step today. And hopefully by the end of this, we will have a beautiful bacon-powered culinary array generator system thing. It's going to be sweet, man. Check this out, guys. I've also planted the ender lilies that I picked up in the end on our adventure with the hermits. I planted them in this little house over here. Planted them on end stone, of course, and they are growing pretty quickly. And that is because of this little bad boy over here, a torturino. And this is something a load of you guys told me about. Basically, what this torch does, it enhances the growing of crops and animals within a 9x3x9 radius around the torch. And it's a pretty cheap thing to make, actually. We're going to be making a few more of these in today's episode to help with the breeding of the pigs and the growing of the carrot size. So thanks for that. That's a great little addition to the base. Thanks for everybody who told me about that. We've also done a little bit of work in our workshop room over here. Added a furnace, which is cooking down some pork choppage over here. Let's cook down some more of that. And also added in a capacitor. This is basically a battery, the thing that we used in Iskal's base to recharge our building wand in the previous episode. So we've got a little bit more infrastructure. But this ain't nothing, man. This is for noobs. This is freaking ore doubling for noobs. This is power for noobs. In this episode, we're going to be taking it to the next level, and I'm super pumped. I've got everything ready. I am ready to rumble. Now, there might be a few face palms incoming, everybody, so please do forgive me if I face palm. But what I wanted to do first was try and go through the idea of what we're going to be doing today, just to get you guys in the mood for some Modded Minecraft. Hello there, bunny. I'm just going to have to kill you just because. Dude. Stop hopping around, you little butthole. Okay, I'll let you go. I'll let you live. Now, here's the plan, okay? Here is the plan. Over here, I'm just going to lay out some foundations. Over here, we're going to have a culinary generator array. We're going to have a couple of culinary generators to generate power and a capacitor to store that power over here, okay? Over here, we are going to be having an automatic pig breeder. This little facility over here is going to be growing pigs automatically for us, and then those pigs are going to be delivered into, or the pork chops from the pigs rather, are going to be delivered into the culinary generator arrays over here. Now, in order to get those pigs breeding, we are going to need to plant some carrots, and we're going to need to automatically automatically harvest those carrots too and send those carrots into the breeding facility of the pigs over there. So the carrots are going to go over here, a little carrot farm that's going to be automatically harvesting. That's going to go into a pig breeder over here, and then the pigs are going to be automatically killed, cooked, and those cooked pork choppages are going to be going into a culinary array over here, generating for us a sick amount of bacon power, baby. It's going to be awesome. So that's the plan. Now, whether I can pull this off or not is another story. I have a lot of items to make, so let's head back to my little bedroom over here and get going. I think what I want to start with first is the culinary generator array. Actually, that's probably the easiest thing to do. Wow, this inventory is already filled with junk. Oh my goodness, let me just clear some of this. Now, I've already been cooking up a few things that we're going to be needing for today's episode. I've been making for myself some pulsating iron and some conductive iron. Those are pretty easy things to make, actually. To make pulsating iron, all you do is put iron ingots and an ender pearl into your alloy smelter, and to make conductive iron, you stick iron ingots and redstone into your alloy smelter. Now, the reason that we need these different conductive iron bits is because today we are making pipes. Oh, this is my favorite part of modded Minecraft. It's the thing that I love most about modded Minecraft is pipes, and we have got some really, really cool pipes to be able to make. I've made pretty much everything that we need over here to make pipage, so let's get a little bit of these pipes made. We're going to be making our power source pipes first. These are called energy conduits. You can see that all we need is conduit binder, conductive iron, and that gives us 8 energy conduits. To make this conductive binder, you just have to smelt down a bit of binder composite, which is made out of gravel, clay, and sand or red sand. So very, very basic recipe. And check this out, guys. This is going to be awesome. I think let's just add this into the crafting table. Actually, I figured out, one of you guys told me how to do this. If you hold shift and click on the plus, then you get all of the items there. So we can make a nice amount of these. Let's just make like 24 energy conduit pipes for now. We don't need to make more than that. Very nice. Look at this, man. Look how the items stay in the crafting station. I love that. So freaking cool. Now, let's get back to the area that we are working on. I'm going to go pick up the culinary generators, and this is going to be the meat and potatoes of our bacon culinary array. I'm going to pick up all of the culinary generators that we created in the previous episode. Now, I saw a lot of comments on the previous episode, guys. Just something that I want to talk about with you guys while I'm doing this. A lot of you guys saying that there's way better ways to do this, way better ways to create power. You know, ReNDoG, why don't you make this power system? Why don't you make that power system? I'm playing modded Minecraft, I guess, the way that I want to play it. Is the only way that I can really describe it. I am not very good at modded Minecraft, as I explained to you guys already, and I kind of want to take it slow. I kind of want to just take it step by step, start with some basic power, and hopefully we will get into some more complicated power a little further down the line. But for now, I just want to keep it simple, man. We're gonna do what we want, and I want to make power out of pigs. Okay, we're going to use modded Minecraft to make that dream a reality. That's kind of what I want to do, and we can see if we can make it work. I don't know if I can make it work, but we're going to give it our best shot. Now let's get these energy conduits up in the belly. This is our very first connection over here, so let's get our energy conduits down. Look at this, man. How sweet are these pipes? Don't those look amazing? Absolutely love them. We're going to throw this one on top. This is going to be our power generation over here, and I should have picked up the capacitor while I was here, actually. So let's just hop up here. Boom. Oh, dang it. One more hop. There we go. I love this freaking slime thing. It is so awesome. Let's pick up this power thing. It's actually picked up a ridiculous amount of power already. I think it's completely full. So we're going to have to try and empty that somehow. I don't think I can empty it unless I stick it into the building one, but we'll make a plan. So let's get this power conduit thingy, or this capacitor, basic capacitor bank up here. Very, very nice. And you can see now that it is connected to our culinary arrays. Next step is going to be to get bacon into our culinary generators to start generating some power for our battery, right? So next step is going to be to create some sort of a freaking automatic pig farm / pork chop cooker. Sabadiggity dogs, I think I've gone and discovered my new favorite block in this pack. This is called alabaster. It is so gorgeous, so white, so clean. You guys picking up what I'm putting down? Oh, baby, you know it. This is going to make an absolutely gorgeous laboratory block. Oh, man, can't wait to get there. Going to have to figure out a way to get a butt ton of this stuff. Now, I've just made for myself something called a diamond chisel. Very easy to make. All you got to do is have a stick and a diamond in this configuration. And what we're going to be able to do with this diamond chisel, guys, is absolutely freaking amazing. Check this out. I know you've probably seen this before, but we can actually chisel away individual pixels from a block. How freaking sweet is that, man? If we hold down Shift, or Alt, I think it is. If we hold down Alt, we have a whole bunch of other options with this chisel, which is amazing. So check it out. We could actually chisel out an entire region of the block too, just like so. If I can actually get it done. There we go. Boom! Look at all those pixels flying all over the place. But that is exactly what I want to try and do right now with this block of alabaster up here. What I want to try and do here, guys, is create some sort of a grid, or some sort of a grill, I suppose, where baby pigs are going to be falling through. The idea of this little farm over here is we're going to basically be creating a vanilla pig farm. This vanilla pig farm is going to be pretty awesome. It's going to work exactly like a vanilla chicken farm, where up here we're going to be breeding pigs, and the baby pigs are going to fall through a gap into a cooking facility underneath it. So let me see if I can actually do this and set up this grid using this alabaster and this chisel. It's kind of a tricky thing. 1, 2, 3, wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, dang it! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's the 8 mark. We've got to go all the way. I think we can actually do the whole thing like this. Oh, we can. Okay. Oh my goodness, so much derpage. All right, there we go. This is perfect. Let's try from this angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. Let's get rid of all of that. That should be an alabaster half slab, but a vertical one. And baby pigs should be able to fall through that. Well, that's the plan anyway. The lag is real. All these little pixels over here are lagging my game out something fierce, my friends. There's only one way to deal with all of this rubbish. Lava. Get out of here, you little pixel bastards. I don't want to see your faces no more. Give me my frames back. Okay, so I know I forgot to do it in the previous episode, guys, so before I forget again, let's head back to the tool forge over here and give our beautiful cobalt pickaxe a name. I would also like to add my cobalt pickaxe is now at level awesome, which is freaking awesome if you ask me. Got a bit more mending moss over here. Let's name this cobalt pickaxe after one of your guys' suggestions, a suggestion that made me lol spit when I saw it and got quite a few votes in the comments. I absolutely loved it. We're going to be naming our cobalt pickaxe Pikachu. That's beautiful. Our oversized bacon barbecue grill is looking, well, pretty janktastic right now, guys. I think you will agree with me. It's going to do the job, though. We're going to be moving all of the stuff underground eventually, but I wanted to do it on the overland so that I had a lot of space to experiment with. Now comes the fun bit, guys. We get to make some machines, and I am super pumped about this, man. Let's get back into our little crafting area over here, and we're going to be making for ourselves a number of different machines for this next part of the project. We are going to be trying to auto-breed pigs, and in order to do that, we need to make a machine called a feeder. And what a feeder does is it automatically feeds pigs, which is pretty freaking simple, man. Now, to make the feeder, we need a whole bunch of weird stuff, including this basic coil, and we need Restonia crystals to do this. Restonia crystals are quite interesting to make. What we need to do is make an atomic reconstructor. So there's a couple of steps we need to do over here to create this, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I've got all of the freaking materials that we need to do this in this chest, so it's going to be very easy for me to make all of this stuff. See, this is what you need to do. To have a good life in Modded, you just need to be super freaking organized, man. That's the biggest bit of advice that I can give to you guys. Be as organized as possible when you play Modded. It makes your life so much easier. Now, how are we going to make these stupid crystals for that feeder machine, I ask you? Well, check it out, man. We're going to stick this atomic reconstructor over here. Essentially, what this is a laser gun. We activate this sucker with a lever. Check this out. Turn it on, and it should start shooting a laser beam at something. Oh, hang on. We might need power for this, actually. As suspected, just needed a little bit of juice to get this thing powered up. Look at that, man, spitting a laser out. Now, what we're going to do is place a block of redstone in front of that laser, and check this out. It's literally going to turn that redstone into, eventually, when it shoots... Oh, wait, oops, I put the redstone too close to the machine, so I turned it off like a noob. We'll put it over there. It should... There we go. It nuked it, man. It turned it into something. Let's disconnect this thing. Well, that was a good way to get the power out of the capacitor, actually. But check it out, man. That has given us a Restonia crystal block, and we can turn that into 9 Restonia crystals, which is exactly what we need. We're cooking with gas, baby. Do you mind? Seriously, dude. Stop it. Thanks. Now that we've got our Restonia crystals, guys, we can finish off our feeder machine. Pretty easy to make. We need to make a couple of these coils. So we'll make 2 of these bad boys. And that should be all of the materials that we need to finish off this thing. What else do we need? Oh, we need a wooden casing. That's pretty easy to make. Got all the wood in the chest. There we go. And now we can make this sucker. Boom! Automatic feeder. Oh, man. This thing is so freaking sweet, guys. Wait till you see how this thing works. Let's head back to the bacon grill. Get this thing installed. And then we can get some pigs in here and start the auto feedification, baby. The really snazzy thing about this auto feeder is that you don't actually need power to get this thing going. All you need to do is stick whatever food you are trying to feed to the animals you are trying to breed inside of the feeder. In this case, we're going to be sticking carrots in here to breed pigs. And that's all it needs, man. Isn't that freaking awesome? Now let's chisel ourselves a little bit of glass. I want to get some of this really clear glass over here because I think it's quite beautiful. And I want to be able to see my pigs inside of this chamber to see if this thing's actually going to work. So let me get some beautiful glass around here. How gorgeous is this glass, guys? Oh man, fantastic. I love it. Goes so nice with the slabs down there. I don't want to make this thing too beautiful though, because I'm going to have to break it apart at some point. But there we go. So our auto feeder and our bacon barbecue grill is ready for action. Let's head over to our pigs and pick a couple of these bad boys up. I'm going to use the piggyback to do this, the piggyback thingy. Piggy backpack is what it's called. And we're going to pick up 3 of these bacons. Come with me if you want to live, bacons. There we go. We've got 3 of them on our head right now, I think. Yep. There we go. Nice. Oh my goodness. I think you can pretty much pick up as many pigs as you can hold piggy backpacks, which is kind of interesting. I'm kind of curious about creating a giant freaking tower of pigs at some point. That could be fun. Anyway, let's get back up here. Boop. And let's get our pigs into the little breeding station or into the bacon grill. There we go. All right, so our pigs are in. Look at them looking longingly at their families. Oh, those magma cubes are going to break my crops. I hate those things so much. I have to find a way to get rid of them, man. They are driving me crazy. Anyway, where has my sack gone? There it is. Let's get some carrots out of here and get a little bit of breeding going on. Did you hear that little ding? Oh, there we go. Look. It's already bred a little pig. The auto feeder is working. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, fantastic. So we got our first little pig over there. Now let's see. Is that little pig going to fall through the gap of the half vertical slab that we chiseled? I hope so. Let's create a few more babies just to try and test this out. I might not have made the slabs wide enough. Let's just get some breeding going on over here. We'll breed that one. Come on, little babies. Fall through there. That is, come on. Oh, he walked over it. That's not good. He's getting pushed along. Come on, little piggy. Fall through the hole. Fall through the hole, you little bastard. Congratulations, it's a boy. It works, guys. The baby pigs fall through the hole, fall through the vertical slabbage. That is amazing. That makes me super happy, man. I've noticed a couple of these pigs jumping out of here, though, so let me get this completely blocked off. That magma cube is literally trying to wreck my crops as hard as he can, isn't he? Look at him. He's in my croppage right now. Oh, sigh. Couldn't help myself, cyberdogs. This alabaster block is just too freaking gorgeous, man. Went out and dug out a whole bunch more of this stuff, and I think I'm going to be using it for the majority of this project. It's just too beautiful, man. Look at this. Look how many baby pigs are landing down there. Hello, little cuties. Anyway, I'm setting up a little carrot farm over here. Next step for our project is to find a way to get these carrots to be automatically farmed and delivered into our feeder over there, right? That way we are going to be having an infinite pig breeding loop feeder mechanism, which is, I think, the official term for it. So let's head back to our little project crafting station over here and start crafting for us the next things that we need in this project. Next up, we're going to need some more pipage. Oh, baby. The most exciting bit of the whole thing, man. We're going to need something called an item conduit. And to make an item conduit, we need conduit binders and pulsating iron nuggets. Talked to you guys about the pulsating iron nuggets a little bit earlier. And I made a whole bunch of pulsating iron. So let's make a bunch of pulsating nuggets like that. Beautiful. In the belly belly. Now we can make for ourselves a nice amount of these things. I don't want to spend too much of my grit on this though, so let's make for ourselves, I don't know, we'll probably need a good stack of it, I guess. Let's make a stack of it just in case. There we go. Now next up, we're also going to need something that is kind of cool. This thing is called a harvester. Look at this bad boy. Harvester. Automated gentle harvesting. Now to make this, we need a whole bunch of this stuff, which I've already got already. So we'll get that into the belly. What's really cool about this particular machine is that, man, there is so much junk in my inventory, is that it doesn't actually need power to run, which is really cool. Now the next part of this little build that we need is something called a vacuum chest. And that is a very cool name for a very cool block. For a vacuum chest, we're going to need pulsating crystals, which is a diamond surrounded by pulsating iron nuggets. So pretty easy to make. Let's get that bad boy made. And then next up, all we need to do is make a chest. So we'll make one of those. Wait, hang on. Do I not have any chests in this freaking thing? I must have a chest. There we go. We'll make a chest like that. And then we can finish this bad boy off. So we'll make a vacuum chest for us. Is this starting to make sense, guys? Is it starting to come together in your brains, what we are trying to achieve over here? Oh man, if we can pull this off, it is going to be amazing. Okay, so those are the items that we need. Let's head back out to our bacon barbecue, see if we can get these bad boys installed. Man, these carrots are looking juicy, baby. They are growing nicely up here. Now let's find a way to auto harvest these things, guys. I'm going to stick the harvester over there, and the only thing that we need to power this thing is with a little bit of a redstone pulse. So all we need is a lever, and there we go. We can see this thing is kicking in, man. Smoke is coming out of it, which is kind of weird. And what it should be doing every now and then is harvesting a mature crop. There we go. Okay, brilliant. You see that? Nice. Okay, so it harvested the carrot, but as we can see, that carrot needs to get into that feeder, and that's where this vacuum chest is going to come in. We're going to stick this vacuum chest right on top there, and basically what a vacuum chest is, well, it does exactly what it says on the tin. Watch this. Boop. How awesome is that? Look at the carrots flying into that thing. Oh, that is amazing. So our little harvester over here is going to break the carrots. The vacuum chest is going to suck them up. Excuse me, I'm trying to explain a machine over here. Get out of here, pigs. Jeez. Place is getting infested with little piglets. And then the next step is to get these carrots into the feeder over there. Very simple. We just made for ourselves a bunch of item conduits. And have a look at this, baby. It's very, very easy to do this. We're just going to wire up that vacuum chest to our feeder like so. Let's get this up like this. And how cool do these pipes look, man? They look absolutely amazing. Oh, I am just... Things are kicking in for me right now, guys. Modded is kicking in something fierce, and I am super happy. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so now all we need to do is configure the input and output sections of our pipe. So we're going to come over here. And no, that's cute, but wrong. This is going to be insert, so it's going to be receiving the carrots. Let's get our freaking slime booster so we can get out of the bacon barbecue. Right, that was a little bit too much juice over there. Now we just have to configure the other side of this thing. Where is my shovel gone? There it is. Oh, man, let's get all of this sand out of the way. So many blocks in Modded, man. It kind of annoys me sometimes. Anyway, let's see if we can get this. This is going to be extracting, and we're going to make this always extract. So redstone mode always active. And what we should see now, if we stick some carrots in there we go. You can see that they are going into that breeder over there, or hopefully they are. Let's go and check if that is in fact the case. Yes, it is. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so now the pigs are auto breeding. I think I want to try and get a few more pigs in here though, right? A few more adult pigs. I guess I can transfer a few more of them from over there. Can you feel it in the air tonight, my friends? We are literally just a few steps away from finishing off our beautiful little project over here. We're going to be using conveyor belts for the final section of this little project. It is going to be fantastic. We're going to find a way to move those little piglets into a place where they can be cooked and turned into pork choppage. Now, I've made the conveyor belts. I've made a diamond chest. I think that's everything we need. I've got some hoppers. Yes, we've got everything that we need to complete this little factory. Oh man, I hope this thing actually works by the end of this. It's looking kind of cool though, isn't it? Look at this thing, man. I can't believe I made this. I'm quite proud of myself actually. Now, the pigs are falling down here, the little piglets, causing a whole bunch of ruckus, driving me absolutely mental because they're getting in the way of everything. So let's get down here. I think I'm going to have to do a little bit of clearing over here. Pigs, could you please get out of here? I ask you nicely. I asked you before, you didn't get out, so now you're going to die. Get out of here. Get out of here, you little freaking, jeez, man, there's so many of them. All right, there we go. They got wrecked. Now, we're going to get our conveyor belts in here. The idea over here, my friends, is I've experimented a little bit with water. Water didn't really work out too well, and conveyor belts didn't work out too well either. What I'm trying to do is get these pigs to get shoved onto this half slab over here, okay? And what we're going to be doing is cooking them alive on top of that half slab. So, if I put another solid bit of glass over, let's have a look, over here, I think. Yeah, the pig should be able to get under there. Hang on, no, that's probably not right. I think it's, the glass has got to go over there, and then we're going to put a lava source like so. The idea is that the piglets are going to get trapped in that little space over there, and when they grow up, they'll become big pigs. They'll get cooked into freaking bacon, and then we will collect their delicious bits from underneath here, right? So let's create a couple of hoppers over here, which is going to be collecting the pork choppage when it's done. I'm going to have to get under here, I think. So let's just make some space, and we'll get another hopper over here. I want to collect... Oh, did I drop that hopper down here? Oh, dang it. So many items in the inventory. Driving me mental, man. Where did... Oh, was it the vacuum chest? The vacuum chest sucked up my hopper. Jeez, that thing's got a serious range on it. But I want to stick another hopper here just in case... Actually, this configuration is completely wrong. I'm trying to stick a hopper underneath. Hang on, give me one moment. Gonna stick a hopper underneath the slab. There we go. And then another hopper just in front of it, just in case some of the pigs suffocate or die. I don't really care if this thing is not ultra super efficient. That's not exactly what I'm going for. Just as long as it works, I shall be one happy freaking cyberdog, man. There we go. Let's get all of that shame sorted out. And then we can stick our diamond chest underneath this hopper. This is going to be receiving the pork choppage. Okay, fantastic. Lovely. That's looking good. Now, let's get our conveyor belts installed. These things are pretty cool. Don't need any power for them at all. And I think they face the way that you place them. Yes, they do. Okay, so any piglets that drop onto these conveyor belts are going to be pushed into the middle. Then we want conveyor belts to send the pigs directly into the water stream. So we'll put the remainder of the conveyor belts like so. There we go. And then the last conveyor belts will go over there. Beautiful. All right, that's looking pretty good. Looks perfect. Now, let's get these pigs trapped in here, of course, so they can't walk out of here. So last bits of glass over here to get everything trapped in. Looking great. Oh, man, my heart's starting to pump. I'm getting super excited. Oh, man, I hope this freaking thing works, though. Well, there might be some serious facepalm action going on. Let's clear this out, and we'll need one more bit of glass over there. One more bit of glass over there. Okay, perfect. So, pigs are going to get pushed into the water stream. Water stream's going to shove those piglets into that block. When they grow up, they're going to turn into bacon. That bacon's going to get collected by the diamond chest over here. And the last thing that we need to do is to transfer those beautiful bits of bacon into our culinary generators over here, right? So, what we could potentially do here is bring these item pipes like this, these item conduits up to the top, and let's have a look here. I think there might be a really sweet way to do this. I don't really mind if I use like a ton of wiring. I just love the way that it looks. I think it looks badass when you use a bunch of wiring. So let's go like this, and then across to these two culinary generators like that. Beautiful. And this is going to come across like this. Beautiful. And all we need to do now is to configure all of these entry and exit points, and then we can test the sucker out, man. Oh, baby, it's coming together. Yes, it's so awesome. Transfer of bacon complete. Our giant bacon barbecue machine is full of pigs, and this feeder looks like it is getting all the carrots that it needs. We've got 15 animals in there at the moment. I think there is a maximum number of animals that you can have, so I'm going to leave it at 15 for now and see how we do. As we can see, guys, a bunch of pigs are in fact gathering on top of this half slab. One of those pigs is sort of sticking out there. I wonder what's going to happen to him, but none of them have actually grown up yet, which is a little bit unfortunate. I've disconnected this item conduit over here because I want to see if any of those pork chops arrive in the diamond chest over there. While we're waiting for that, guys, let's craft our final little bit of modded awesomeness for today, and that is the Torturino. That should help to increase the time that those pigs take to grow up, which will increase the efficiency of our little bacon freaking power array over there. So let's make for ourselves a Torturino. It looks a little something like this. You just need a torch and some clocks. I've made quite a few clocks already. These are just vanilla clocks, of course, so very, very easy to make, and I'm going to make myself 3 torcherinos. Beautiful. Let's go get these guys planted. One's going to go at the carrot farm, and one's going to go here at where the piglets are growing, or maybe we'll put 2 at the piglets to try and get them growing as fast as possible. But let's get one of the torcherinos over here. I guess we could put it... where's a not very ugly place? Can we stick it on the pipe? No, we can't stick it on the pipe, so I guess we'll stick it over there. There we go, and let's just increase the radius of this too. There we go. Let's get this out of the hand like that. We'll increase the radius to 9 by... Wait, hang on. What is going on? Oh, I've got freaking glass in my offhand. Item management. Item management, ReNDoG. Come on, keep it together, man. There we go. 9 by 3 by 9. That should get the carrots growing nice and fastly. Very, very sweet. And let's get 2 more torcherinos over here, I guess. This is a pretty good place to put them. Let's get these up to 9 by 9 also. 9 by 3 by 9, excuse me. Another one over here. I don't actually know if they stack or not, but I suppose we will find out. I guess all that I can do now is wait for these little piglets to grow. That piglet's actually taken some damage. He died. So his pork choppage should have arrived. No, I suppose he wouldn't have dropped his pork because he's a little baby. So there is a little bit of loss in this system, but I guess that's okay. I just want to wait for these babies to grow up, man. See if we can get some pork choppage in our belly, and that should go into our culinary generators. Sabadiggity dogs, I gotta be honest with you, there are some pretty serious issues with our bacon power generating array over here. As you can see, it's functioning, but it's not quite functioning in the way that I wanted to. You can see that piglet over there suffocated, and that is because this slab can only hold 4 or 5 pigs before it stops letting new pigs get in. I'm not entirely sure why that is happening, but I'm trying to figure it out. We are collecting all of those raw pork chops, though. Check this out. Those hoppers are picking them up, and we're getting some cooked pork chops, which means the pigs are growing up and getting cooked. However, have a look at this, man. I've been looking at this now for about 40 minutes, and we've only picked up 10 cooked pork chops, which means when these pigs are dying, they're actually not generating that many pork chops. The reason that we wanted to use pigs for this, you see that only generated 1 pork chop over there. The reason we wanted to use pigs, of course, is because when we killed them, they gave us like 9 pork chops, and I was hoping that would be the same thing here with the lava, but apparently we're going to have to find a way to fool the game into thinking we are actually killing the pigs. Any bright ideas out there will be much appreciated. A very interesting thing that's happening, though, is that XP is starting to collect from the feeder up there, so I want to try and find a way to collect that XP. I don't know if it's possible or not, but I'm going to find a way to do that. I had to move the vacuum chest to the back of the carrot field also because it was sucking up the pork chops and messing up the system. The feeder was trying to feed pigs trying to feed brothers and sisters back to brothers and sisters, man. That was some pretty freaky jazz going on there. But yeah, I want to try one more thing before we end today's episode. I've brought the furnace along over here, and I want to try find a way to cook those raw pork chops that are being gathered, and we can get our generator array here up and running. Now, we've got a free spot over here where we can plug into some power. There we go, beautiful. And I think I want to disconnect on these sides over here, though. So let's disable this side and disable this side. These are the item conduits. There we go. We could probably also disable this one. We don't need 2 power sources going into this thing. So let's disable this one. There we go. So it's getting power. Now, what we want to do here is change this to in and out. I think we can do an in and out over here, which should theoretically be pulling raw pork chops from the chest into the furnace and then pushing those cooked pork chops out. These pipes actually work intelligently, so let's see if that actually works. So I think what I need to do here is configure this to actually always active. There we go. So the pork chops, there we go. So the raw pork chops are heading for the furnace. Beautiful. The furnace is cooking. Now let's see if these pork chops are going to get removed. All right, so those aren't being removed out of the furnace, which is a little bit unfortunate. What we could possibly do here, though, is a connection. Let's have a look. Let's put a connection on this side like this, and let's make this an extract connection. This will be an insert connection. All right, so the pork chops are going to come in. They should be heading out of here though, and we'll do this to always active. Let's have a look. Are these going to get sucked out? They should be sucked out into the pipe array over here, but that doesn't seem to be doing the trick. derp, I'm such an idiot. I had to configure this connection to the culinary generator to insert. It was kind of messing it up. So here we go. The pork chops are getting cooked by the furnace. That's getting power from the culinary generators. And as the pork chops are being cooked, they're getting sucked out. So that's actually pretty sweet. That's working pretty decently. Now, these culinary generators should be getting filled up with pork chops. This one isn't. Let's have a look. This might not be... Oh, there we go. We haven't configured these little plugs correctly. These need to be inserts. So let's change all of this to insert. There we go. So our culinary generators should now be receiving pork choppage over time as they get extracted from here. Let's add a few more of these cooked pork chops into the diamond chest. Just trick the system a little bit, you know, get this bad boy up and running a little bit. I'll add a few more pork chops in there too. So the thing is working. It's generating power. That's the most important thing. Let's have a look at our battery over here. Yes, there we can see our RFs are going up to 1 million RFs in this capacitor. Fan-freaking-tastic, man. All of our culinary generators are ticking away. This one's got raw pork chops in it, though. Don't want that happening. Going to get that into here instead. I'll put the raw pork chops back into the chest over here. Hopefully, this is configured correctly so that the culinary generators only deal with cooked pork chops. The better the food in the culinary generator, the more the power it will generate, basically. So we need to make sure these culinary generators are always working with cooked pork choppage. So there we go. Let's just get that sorted like that. We'll add these back in here, and these should hopefully be going into the furnace over time. So there we go. It's working, guys. We are generating power. Our very first power supply machine is made. It's a bit of a monstrosity, a freaking bacon death machine, but it's doing what it has to do, and we now have power. We can now start thinking about setting up some more stuff in our base, mostly to start getting some more items and to start getting the blocks that we need to create our new laboratory that's going to be under here. It's going to be freaking awesome, man. Super happy with this, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have any bright ideas on how to improve this thing, screenshots on Twitter are always appreciated, and of course, let me know in the comments section below. Thank you guys so much for watching, man. It's been ReNDoG, derping away like mad in modded Minecraft. We'll see you all in the next episode.